Whether you are visibly overweight or someone who is thin everywhere else but carries a stubborn gut, the frustrating reality is exactly the same. That bulging belly ruins the fit of your clothes and makes you feel entirely out of shape. But there is a concrete system to fix this. We are going to walk through the exact daily routine you need to follow, covering exactly what to eliminate, what to add, and how to structure your training. Before we start, you need to understand the timeline. This protocol requires a mandatory 5 to 6 months of absolute dedication. Permanently losing a belly is a mathematical lifestyle adjustment. If you apply the correct daily habits with patience, the fat will come off. Your body operates on a specific energy threshold called maintenance calories. This is the amount of food required to match the energy you burn daily. Eat past that maintenance level and you enter a caloric surplus. Feed your body 120 energy units when it needs 100, and the extra 20 deposit into storage as fat. To reverse this, drop your intake below your daily requirement. Your body is forced to pull energy out of fat storage to compensate. Step 1 is immediately cutting 500 calories from your daily intake. You do this by completely stripping all fast food and sugary junk from your diet. Next, you must slightly reduce your staple daily carbohydrates. If you typically eat 8 rotis in a day, drop that number down to 6. Now that we've removed the empty calories, we have to rebuild your plate with foods that prevent starvation and protect your muscle mass. You need to center your meals around affordable, accessible protein. Depending on your preference, this means adding specific items like eggs, chicken, paneer, and chana. This pie chart shows your new dinner plate to keep digestion smooth and appetite satisfied. You need a targeted ratio broken into 3 specific zones: 50% dedicated to dense fiber, 35% to your protein source, and 15% to healthy fats. The primary reason people fail diets is severe hunger. If you're still starving after portioned meals, solve it by eating massive volumes of low-calorie salads. Load up on cucumbers, carrots, and radishes. Volume eating works because it keeps your stomach physically full, letting you comfortably survive a long-term calorie deficit without feeling deprived. Operating in a prolonged caloric deficit carries a major risk. Your body might burn muscle tissue alongside the fat, leaving you with a weak, skinny fat physique. To protect your muscle mass and keep your energy high for heavy lifting, you should add a micronized creatine supplement to your daily routine. With your nutrition locked in, you need an exact 60-minute gym protocol optimized for burning fat while building shape. This 60-minute clock diagram shows the exact training ratio required. The first 40 minutes must be dedicated strictly to heavy weight training. The final 20 minutes are reserved exclusively for cardiovascular exercises, like the treadmill or stationary bike. Do not make the common mistake of skipping the weight training to do an hour of straight cardio. This strict 40-20 ratio is mandatory because the cardio strips away the outer layer of fat, but the weight training builds the aesthetic muscular shape underneath it. When the process feels slow, you will inevitably look for shortcuts, specifically ways to target and burn the belly fat directly. This leads to the most common failure in the gym, performing hundreds of crunches and side bends, expecting the stomach to shrink on command. This fluid diagram demonstrates exactly why that is impossible. If you open a tap on a person's arm, the overall fluid level drops equally across the entire system. You can't drain fluid from just one isolated spot. Fat loss obeys the exact same biological reality. As your body burns fat for energy, it pulls systematically from your face, your chest, your legs, and your belly all at once. Because fat sheds universally across the whole body, unwavering discipline over the entire 6-month timeline is the only way it will eventually strip away from your stomach. Step 1. Maintain a 500-calorie deficit using your protein and fiber-heavy plate. Step 2. Protect your muscles with creatine. And Step 3. Execute the strict 40-20 weight-to-cardio split in the gym. Commit to this daily blueprint and trust the unglamorous 5 to 6 month timeline. Check the description below for a link to the exact creatine we recommend. Hit the subscribe button and start this protocol tomorrow morning. Achieving a six-pack is ultimately a test of mental fortitude. Keep control over your physical cravings, stick to the routine,